Hey everyone, thank you for visiting Skyway channel. Even though I said everything is going to be about drone or flying, but today I am uploading a different video. It's about cooking. Today we are making a chicken kebab. So for that, I am actually cutting chicken breast. I'm making like a little squares about inch and a half square or thick. Um, I have about 4 pounds of chicken. By the way, these chickens are or chicken breast are washed and squeeze the water out of it. So by doing that, the flavors will get into the meat. Alright, see, you can see everything is like kind of square. So now I am cutting a bell pepper. So in here I am using a red and a green, and usually I use yellow as well, but today I couldn't find any. Also, I'm cutting the bell pepper in 4 pieces, so then again I am going to split that in half, so it's about 8 pieces. Then also make it about inch squares. See, everything is kind of size, same size. Hopefully everything will be like that. Alright, now we taking the green one, and it's gonna be cut it the same way as the red one we did. So here I am actually using 3 greens and 3 red ones, and the 2 red onions. Just gonna real quick show you one more red one, and will move on to the next step. Okay, so here I have like one of each. So now I have 2 red onion. I'm just gonna cut the top off. Bottom is already been cut off. So also I'm split that in multiple pieces. Then I cut them in half, so that's why I have nice enough thick or match with the chicken and the bell pepper. Everything is nice and even, almost. So this is the chicken. I have about 4 pounds of chicken, all cut in cubes. It's about an inch thick. Now some of them are a little bit more than an inch. And I have two red onions cut in like about same size, like a 1 inch, and three and three bell peppers, like three greens and three red. And here I am using some marinade sauce, or making a marinade sauce. Got some red chili powder. By the way, this is going to be a little bit spicy, not too much, but about medium. And the coriander powder, adding a little bit of turmeric, and lots of black pepper. This is something that I'm just showing you what I'm using it, and also the garam masala and some other spices goes in there. I will list that on the description. And I am mixing everything thoroughly. So now I am heating a pan, adding some oil. You can use any kind of oil. I'm using the vegetable oil in here. Once it gets like a little heat up, I'm adding all the mix. Pretty much stir through it, and pretty much like frying it, or dry frying it. Pretty much, I'm like, I would continue to mix it and make sure that everything is mixed up, so nothing is separated. So once I get like a little darker color, so I'm adding a cup, or actually 2 cup of water, and I'm going to continue to mix it until this mix comes in like really thick. Continue to stir it so I can have everything mixed blend together. Once it's get to that thickness, I'm gonna take it off the stove and leave it on the side to cool it down. It's still hot, but it's cooled down from what I was originally. Then I'm gonna add 2 spoon or 2 cup of yogurt. You can use the Greek yogurt or just a plain yogurt. I want to mix it, so by adding the yogurt, it will uh, soften the chicken while you cook. When you cook, soften it, tenderize it. It's going to be juicy. Since the chicken was cooked, all the water was cooked out, the flavor will get into the chicken. So here I am pouring that sauce over the chicken, and I'm going to mix that. Making sure that the marinade is getting everywhere in the chicken. Done. I'm going to put everything in a Ziploc bag and freeze it for about 2 hours. Then leave it in the fridge for another 2 hours. So it's total, cooling it for 4 hours. So 4 hours later, I'm taking that out from the fridge. I took that out from the fridge, and I am going to use the skewer. I'm going to put everything together. So I'm putting a red bell pepper, a green one, a couple of pieces of onion, and a chicken, and same thing over again. Onion, bell pepper, piece of chicken. So in each skewer, I'm about using about 3 pieces of chicken and the vegetables in between. And one is done, on to the next. Same thing again. So one more done. So here everything is completed. Have everything in a one of those a cookie tray. I'm sorry. So here I am using a charcoal grill today, so it'll have nice char flavor and evenly cooked. So I'm using an instant light charcoal. So let's light this thing. It's not very instant. Okay, it's starting to get light up. All right, so I am using one of those copper infused cooking sheet or the grill mat. So by doing this, the chicken or whatever the meat you're cooking, it will get cooked well. Since I have vegetables in between, so I don't want it to get overcooked and the vegetable will be burned and the chicken is not cooked very well, or it get messed up. So I am actually using this one. So that's the way that's I will have both of them cooked without getting burned. So once the chicken is cooked, then I'm going to take uh, the cookie sheet or cooking sheet off and put chicken or the kebabs on the grill so I can have those texture and a little bit charred texture. So one side is kind of done, so I'm going to flip it over to the next side. It's not it's not done, it's halfway done. Okay, here I am flipping everything. Right now I'm scooping everything on top of each kebab so I can take the cookie sheet out. It's pretty much the chicken is cooked. So once I take the cooking sheet out, then I put all the meat on the or the kebabs on the grill. So that's the way it's gonna cook a few more minutes to get the texture and the char flavor. By the way, this cooking sheet is easy to clean. Just whatever is stick on it or stuck on it, it will come off easily. So this is all like cooked both sides. I just flipped it a couple of times. It's cooked like all four sides, and now it's in the plate. So thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Please subscribe and like and share. Thank you.